And we're back here, half-time score, 7 points to 3, Jeppe lead, Kes. But I'm here with the most capped Springbok fullback, Percy Montgomery. What are you doing here?
Oh, geez, I just got some good schoolboy rugby, I suppose, and a classic derby. As you can see, the spirit and the rivalry against Jeppe and Kes, it's amazing.
This must be taking you back. Isn't Sachs playing today?
Yeah, oh, actually, they play against Paul Jim, and it's raining in there, so hopefully they can put in a good performance. But Paul Jim have got a strong team this year.
What was your take of that first half in terms of the skills and what we're seeing out here?
I think Jeppe, with their direct play, they took the game to Kes, but Kes, I must say, their defence and a couple of turnovers have kept the scoreline down.
I know you've just done your coaching levels. What would you be saying in those huddles?
I said, boys, just I think Jeppe must just keep doing the basics and keep that direct play. I think you can't defend the whole 40 minutes, so, it's going to be a good second half, I think.
Good second half. Good seeing you out here.
Thanks, Bubs.
And we're back to the commentators for the second half of Jeppe versus Kes.
Thank you very much, Bobes. Yes, Percival Montgomery, born in Walvis Bay, and the first Springbok to 100 test caps, I seem to recall. And as Bobes mentioned, he went to Sachs in Cape Town, and here he is up on the high felt. I actually heard a rumour he was coming out of retirement and was looking for a contract overseas. I wonder whether any of these boys will end up playing professional rugby. To these boys, it doesn't really matter. The highlight of your career should always be representing the first team at school, especially in a big derby game like the one that we have here. Jeppe against Kes. Half-time entertainment going on, and it really is entertaining. As I mentioned, we're in one of the oldest parts of Johannesburg, Jeppe's town, and just around the corner from Kensington, really downtown Johannesburg. And the school was founded in 1890, moved to these premises in 1911. There's the War Memorial up on the top of the hill, looking down on where we are. And yes, just 4 years after gold was discovered on the Witwatersrand, Jeppe High School was founded. It is the oldest school in Johannesburg, and there are lots of people here today who would like to remind you of that fact. So in this second half, it'll be Jeppe receiving in the black and white stripes, and they will be playing into the sun in this second half. Away we go. Tony Dezorsi for King Edwards. Has he got too much on that? He has. So he'll be a little bit disappointed there. Can't blame the wind. There's hardly a breath of wind around. And Kamani Bobo's come back up. Now, I mentioned on air, Bobs, that Percy, in addition to his coaching, was actually looking to play again. Have he had a whisper to you at all?
Oh, no, we haven't had a chat about that. Maybe we'll catch up on that and maybe see how he goes. I know he was with Investec Rugby Academy doing his coaching levels, which is a good thing. I mean, he's empowering himself as a coach. He wants to give back to the kids. Most capped Springbok fullback.
Scrum.
First man to hit the century.
Yeah, lovely to see him here. There must have been a time in his life when he thought he'd never go beyond 50. And that was the number that he had in 2002.
Well, this is when you sauntered off and you went 2 hours.
That's right, went off to play for Newport, became a much better player in my humble opinion. And Jake White, after whom this field that we're on now is named, was the man who gave him a call when he took over coaching South Africa and said, come back, I'll take you.
He's a consummate professional. The work that he did off
his
the
legs
work and the help that he gave to players like Brian Abana. You saw his contribution in 2007.
See a change on the field for Kes. Look at this. Look at this. That's a try. And it comes from O'Donoghue. Brendan O'Donoghue, what a score.
Great play from Kes, embellishing this whole place with great skills. Promotion of the ball. Look at the hands. No one's trying to skip. They're trying to keep the ball in hand. Brendan O'Donoghue decides that it's time for me to crack it on, and he scores the try with good running and aggressive as Kes on the second half, starting off with a bang, and he back on the scoreboard now. 8 points to 7 to take the lead.
Well, he saw the size of him heading towards the line. They call him O'Donnell huge. I'm reliably informed. And Rashad Fuller is going to have a go. So, first time in the game, Kesser in front. What a great start to the second half for them. Now, I'm not going to mention Herschel all the time, but you've just been talking to Percy Montgomery, and Percy and Herschel played together for Western Province under-19s.
Yeah, and under-21s, they played together, even at villages. Rivalries from both different schools, but this is an overlap. Look at Jeto going for that intercept. DeLange created an opportunity, but their hands were good, and the straight running. And the score for Brendan O'Donoghue. Good start from Kes for the second half, but just missed the conversion there.
Jeppe have managed to regather that, but Jonathan Kaplan saw a knock on.
First, 6. Knock on. Jeppe. The first one wasn't knocked, the first one was straight.
Competing for the ball. Oh, Jonathan. I'm not too sure about that one.
Crouch.
The man on the right of your screen impressed us in the first half, Jethro DeLange.
Scrum.
Scrums have been good. That's what you want to see. Turning your position.
Mataba out in front of Gasorsi. Stepping coming from Brian. Now the box kick. It's got good hang time on it. It's given his forwards a chance here. That's come forward from the Jeppe defender. And that will be a scrum down with a Kes feed.
Oh, it's a great kick from Nkosana Mataba. Putting up a nice box kick, which Robert Hartley was willing and brave to go up for it. Just never got underneath the ball. He's always stretching out to receive that ball.
Crouch.
Robert Hartley, we saw what he can do in the first half, busting through the line and creating an opportunity for them to score the first try from Sbusi Songomezulu.
Oh, Mataba's ball has been spoiled there, and quickly onto it. This is opposite number.
First man, it was okay.
And it is available now for Jeppe. DeLange, good quick hands from him. They've got an extra man here. The floated pass over the top to Sabu and Kosi. And Kosi with the handoff. Is he there? No, just short. Still chances here. Little lateral ball. Look at the numbers that Jeppe have got clustered around the ball. They've had to go around the fringe this time. Still not there. Well, we saw the first half end like this with Kes continuing to make their tackles when it looked as if there was a certain try coming. It didn't actually materialise. It's happening again here. Jeppe pounding away. There's the show of the ball from Munyai.
Use it!
Now the front row trying to muscle their way across. And the penalty comes.
Just leave him.
It looks like it might not be a penalty, actually. There's an injury, and Jonathan Kaplan has stopped the game very quickly. I think
You'll get a scrum. It'll be
one
your
of
ball
the lock
on the
forwards. Could be Rowan Kutzer.
That's good experience from Jonathan Kaplan. Looking after the players, making sure that player safety is
Just take your
in
time with him,
high
please.
regard. Can even hear him advising the medics. Box smart is one of those things.
Scrum, Jeppe
Head to
ball.
head,
Here.
82 games played between those two sides. Kes 55-22.
Well, the important thing is that Jeppe
He wasn't well for a while,
have won the last two, and only twice in their history have they ever won 3 in a row.
Yeah, 1950 and the early 90s. It's good to see that they keep on the tradition of playing against each other.
For what?
We've seen Emmanuel Murawane, the hooker, and that's Josh Allen.
Happy to say that the stretcher has disappeared. Let's have a look at the tries in this game.
Well, Robert Hartley running an incisive line to cut off of it. And then it was an opportunity for a straight, hard-running centre, busting through, squaring the try at the poles. And that was a converted try for JP, and that's what they led with, 7 points to 3. And then an opportunity right in the second half. Man jumping off the line was the captain, Jeppe de Lange. And a good hands from Jordan Mills to set up Brendan O'Donoghue, who scores the first try for Kit in the second half. And they've got the lead now by 8 points to 7.
So just a point dividing the sides. Jeppe will have the feed to the scrum. Can they parlay this into 5 and possibly 7 points?
Wait there, Red. Wait, Fred.
Could be tightened.
They're desperately trying to win that ball, and it's not happening, so they will go again.
That's a good contest. That's what you want to see scrums being like. When the hooker is actually getting in there, you can see that he's enjoying it already. That's the tight head from Kes, Keegan Mills. It's a good contest. I like seeing scrums being competitive like that.
Well, isn't that what the laws were amended to try and promote? Okay. Let's see the ball in straight. Let's allow a contest for the ball. You shouldn't just get the ball back just because it's your scrum.
You need to be more stable though on the...
Your balance, please.
You can see the smile playing around the lips of Keegan Mills there. He lives for this moment.
I think he's trying to milk a penalty. I think he's pulling, and that way they'll get a penalty for Ricky Maguabara. Not really scrumming straight. Or 80 scrumming. Let's see if he actually holds on.
Oh, nearly a tight head again. It popped up, but it's available. Jeppe supporters trying to scream their team across the line.
Tony DeSouza.
10, get out.
He's going to be in trouble. Yeah, he never rolled away from that tackle.
Jeppe continuing to pound away.
Use it!
It's relentless in this 22.
Now there's a chance for the three-quarter line, but Falls
10 not rolling away.
Up quickly. You're quite right. It is Tony DeSouza who has been penalised for not rolling away.
10.
Brazilian defence though from Kes. They've held their own there. There's been lots of pressure coming from JP with the ball in hand. And it's a penalty. I think it's a chance now for Jeppe de Lange to go for those poles and take as many points as they can every time they visit this half.
No, wasn't you?
It's a flat ball. They wanted to carry it on, trying to test the tackling skills of Tony DeSouza. He comes off well, but now he has to make a concerted effort to roll away there to make the ball avail for Jeppe boys.
So once again, if you've joined us late, it is indeed the tight head prop taking the kick, Bradley van Waarthuysen. He's a Sharks supporter, so he'll be a little sad today. And if you haven't heard, the final will be in Sydney of Super Rugby. The Waratahs will take on the Crusaders. This is for the lead for Jeppe, and he has got it.
That's 5 points for the prop, and it's not from a try. It's the conversion and the penalty for him. Oh, 10 points to 8. JP, good lead, good value for the lead.
DeSouza gets things going again, and he's knocked it too far again. As you mentioned in the first half, he's got that lazily kicking style. You're talking about the follow through, and maybe it's something he's going to have to work on. Is the shorter version.
And definitely he's taking his liberties by kicking the ball right inside the other half of the team. Maybe he should pull it back a bit more and kick it from his own half. Maybe that would give him that extra or lessen up that yardage that he's getting off his kick.
That look on his face said it all. He's been taken off the Christmas card list of a few of his forwards.
But what an opportunity now. Middle scrum, whole blind side open for JP to attack on, and they've loaded the one side.
And they go the other way. So a little wraparound move. Now it's Munyai to Norwood.
Play on. First man in, legal. Play on.
Jeppe turning it over, but then getting it straight back again. Some good handoffs.
Roll out.
Coming in there. Oh, that's a lovely pass from Morawani. Back on the inside to Ampi Hartley.
Advantage.
Oh, that's a super tackle coming in from the Lucid, Jake Glass. There he is. I'll tell you an interesting thing about Jake Glass. He's played sevens rugby, even though he's a Lucid prop for the South African Jewish side. Now, I didn't know that they had a sevens team, but apparently he has played for them.
There's a hard line coming in, but Jake Glass was really up for it. Just putting on a consummate tackle. Just did his technique very well, got in there, hit the man with the shoulder, got his head in the right place, and he drove through with his legs.
Isn't rugby a wonderful game? You can actually do that legally.
Crouch.
Smash someone. Tackles made.
Bind.
So they take a toll out of Kes.
Scrum. Number one straight. Number one straight.
Jeppe's carrying much more ball in hand. They're making more tackles. So
Half back out.
It by the end of the game.
Take him back.
DeSourcy. He's given that a big biff. Taken in by Hartley. Good tackle coming in from Brad Mayer. And the penalty goes the way of Kes. Now, this is in a kickable position. And they trail by 2. And immediately the 8th man and captain, Jordan Mills, comes across and says, we will set the line out.
Pause it is. Pause. Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
Change of mind. They will now kick a goal.
No, Hartley, decision making there, gonna bag it. Isolated himself, maybe putting the ball and the pressure back.
Come with me.
But it was a good hard working in the tackle there by Joshua Brown. Inside centre, converted flanker, showing all those skills there.
It might have been labelled as a kick map. It looked like a game of tiddlywinks to me. Oh, that's disappointment for Rowan Kutzer, having to leave the field. And he looks a little bit sore. So Fuller shouldn't have a problem with the distance here on the Highveld. Just 2 quick steps, and then whack, through she goes.
Beautiful strike from Rashad Fuller. Really put his foot through that one. Percival Montgomery would be impressed with that. You know how good he was with his kicking. 11 points to 10.
Amazing how Percy's kicking improved after he went overseas. He had a real scattergun approach when he played for Western Province in his young days. When he came back from Wales, he hardly missed. Well, that's gone forward, and because it was played, the referee has allowed play to continue. DeSourcy fires the pass into Brad Wright's breadbasket. Mataba, he was closed down very quickly, so had to go the other way. That's gone forward. The referee saying that the reason that Mataba was closed down was that they were all offside. So now onto the field comes Michel Marusi, replacing Rowan Kutzer.
Another great kick to find the touchline. Look at that from the kicker. That is Michel Marusi replacing Rowan Kutzer. As you mentioned that, Indy. Oh, what a kick. What a position for Kes to take advantage of.
One out.
Yeah, very important throw for Willem du Plessis. Goes to the middle of the park. Dorian Buerta got very high indeed. Advantage being played for the turnover ball, and now it's taken by the charging Munyai. Driven on by Vuyo Makinkosi. Now there's a little bit of space. Up to the 22, go Jeppe. Here's Bradley van Vaarthuizen. Once again, Kes have to fall back and defend their line as if their lives depended on it. Sabuyan Kosi is brought down heavily. Falls. Van Vaarthuizen. Munyai was closed down. They've got extra men here. Emmanuel Moroani with the pass, and it's the captain, Jethro Delanga, with the go-ahead score for Jeppe.
Backwards hand movement. Thank you.
Oh, good reward for the captain, Jethro Delanga. Good skills, yeah. I love the way that Emmanuel Moroani attacks the space, ball around the back. Heard the touch judge confirming there with Jonathan Captain that the ball did go backwards from his hand, and the captain profits for that. He's been tirelessly working, and he's finally rewarded with 5 points, and he gives Jeppe the lead, 15 points to 11.
Well, you did feel that with the amount of defending Kes had been forced into, that the floodgates had to open at some stage. Now Van Vaarthuizen has converted. 17-11, and that's the biggest lead that we've had since the opening score.
Oh, it's good work. They maintain possession. They put the people onto the space, attacking the space, making sure that he runs straight, commits 2 defenders onto him. And the captain was on his outside, putting on the extra man into the hole. And Jeppe up, leading by 17 points to 11.
That's Emmanuel Moroani, the man who gave the Sky try-scoring pass.
Let it come. Tackle assist.
Jeppe, scrum half for Tumulang Munyai with the box kick taken by Rashad Fuller. Didn't have too many options there and had to wait for support to arrive.
Number
Penalty
one,
goes the way of Kes.
Roll out.
Yeah, you can see even the position that he came in on.
Off you go.
From the side. It's a big boy. Oh, those guns.
So De Sourcy will send play back down into Jeppe territory.
This is where I thought they haven't been very
leg hit the ground.
accurate in terms.
Okay, so then everyone has to release him, and they must be allowed
It's deemed
to
the
place the ball.
tackle
You
when
can't
the
jump on
knees
the ball.
of the ball carrier touch the ground in the huddle. So it's not a maul anymore. You have to release the player before you can attack the ball.
Ricky Nwakbara is part of this enormous Jeppe front row. That's taken by Dorian Buerta, who's done very well in the lineouts for Kes. Good play from Joshua Bryan. De Sourcy with the good hands. Brad Mayer with the dancing feet. His brother played for the first team in 2009. Here's De Sourcy again. Fires it into the path of Bryan. That's the 22-metre line of Jeppe. De Sourcy loves those little inside passes. Manny and Bata taking it on the charge. Advantage being played to Kes at the moment. Good hands from Bryan. Buerta is tackled, and
shoulder.
The referee will bring them back for an illegal tackle.
Plenty. There's more than 10. More than 10.
Kick at goal has been signalled.
No arms.
Rashad Fuller.
I like that from the captain, asking the referee for the time so that he can make his decision. Just shows
I think it was one of the
on the
centres.
field.
So I don't think it was the fly. I think it was someone standing just outside of him. Maybe that one. With a water bottle. Get it for you now.
So Rashad Fuller, we've seen him look very effective, and I know that the modern technique is to only take 2 steps, but he takes 2 short steps. One, two, bang. And over she goes.
Oh, he's so comfortable with that.
Fix that, please.
Love the confidence he has and the confidence that the captain showed onto him. It's a shoulder check. No arms are used in that tackle. And Ryan Dober, man, earning that penalty. Oh, man, called out for that penalty.
So 3 points dividing the sides. We've got 12 minutes left in the game. And that is in touch.
That was very, very close. Had an accurate kick from the fly half.
No, it was inside and then jumped out. Inside and then out.
This is when he's receiving it here.
Because
Patrick Wade.
you can't. I said so.
Millimeters out there. It's very close, centimeters.
That was Patrick Waite.
Stay in, stay in.
And again, the Kes line out looking very well grooved.
Use it.
Mataba to Sorsi. Quickly through the hands. This is Rashad Fuller again. We've seen the pace of the man. Now, that actually wasn't the worst pass, but the follow-up players were not on the same wavelength. It's still available for Kes. Here's De Sorsi.
That's a link play that is, for me, it's
Roll out!
down
Roll out!
of continuity.
De Sorsi is tackled by Morowane. Jeppe have stolen it illegally. So, kickable penalty here. Chance for the scores to be tied.
This is why there was a great call from Jordan Mills, the first one, to go for the penalties, because now it gives them the chance to equal the scores. And we've seen what Rashad Fuller has done. The Sozi there stepping, man coming not from the last man's feet, he's from the offside position. That's Marusi there. Definitely an offside call. Ruck had already ensued.
So Rashad Fuller, I mentioned earlier, he's at the Sharks Academy from next year. And that academy really does churn them out. Some fabulous players have come through there recently.
Oh, tension.
Well, I think he may have pushed this one. I'm wrong. He's got it.
Great strike.
It's all square.
Oh, you can see the dismay. I'm not believing with the lead of 17 points to 11. They thought it was all home, all the way for them. This is what Kes' reaction from that.
I love the way that the Jeppe boys held themselves together there, though. There was no ill-mannered stuff.
Composed.
And it reminded me of Gary Player, who, of course, went to King Edward's, who said, never wish your opponent to miss. Penalty to Kes. De Sorsi has found a good touch. Well, we've had 5 draws in the games between these two sides since 1934. Could we have a 6th one today?
That's not a bad call. It's been fair. Jeppe had all the possession in the first stanza of the second half, and Kes have come back and have profited from exploiting the ill discipline from Jeppe.
Well taken at the front by Dorian Buerta. He's had a really good game. Good hands from Brian.
Advantage.
Little knock on there, and Jeppe will have the feed to the scrum. So which team has got the most left in the tank here?
Thinking about Kes now, they've been defending the most in this game, so the legs will be tiring. But we see the assistant referee's got his flag out.
Trying to jump in the end.
No, I was happy with it. Yeah. The one possession was clean.
So Jonathan Kaplan had seen it and had already made his decision.
Scrum. So the ruling is the player was played there, but you got clean ball. It was quality ball, exactly the same as you would have got anywhere.
And explaining it to the front rows.
Fair call from Jonathan Kaplan. Game must carry on.
Oh, there he is. The little patch of white hair on the side there. I always think that he's been painting his ceiling at home.
Scrum.
It's a very short ceiling of it is.
Oh, look at that little burst from Matumaleng Munyai. He's been a real live wire behind the scrum for Jeppe. Just short of halfway now.
And Kiza has been good value for Jeppe carrying that ball on.
Lovely hands here. This is Mngomezulu. He's got another chance here. Look at the step from Mngomezulu. Oh, just couldn't time the pass. Picked up by Falls. It's gone forward. Oh, and Mngomezulu holds his head in his hands and thinks, maybe, just maybe, I should have backed myself there.
Scrum, red.
You see, only as a centre, I just feel sometimes carrying that ball in two hands just gives you much more control if you're passing, and you keep the other people guessing in front of you. Just one of those mistakes, but this is good work for him. He's looking for his brace. A centre carrying the ball in one hand. Now he has to bring it into two so that he can put a good pass, and accuracy lacking into that. And he has Busi Songosi right on the side, humming on his inside. Opportunity to miss the
Shoulder square, not outside of it.
We had the benefit of the replay there. It opened up in front of him, and he wasn't looking where he was going.
Bind. Scrum. Yes.
Tososi is held up well under pressure. And that's a super kick. It's taken though by Sabu Nkosi. He's a strong lad. Another man who will be at the Sharks Academy next year. Push back. Willem du Plessis fighting for the ball on the ground there. Didn't manage to win it for Kes. And Corsi
no hands.
Involved for a second time in the movement. Joshua Allen under pressure. Taken by Makankosi. Munyai folds.
No hands.
Here's Mngomezulu again. That's well done. Now it's taken on by Ryan Dubell. He gets the pass away. Jeppe trying to win the game here with 4 minutes left. Scores a level.
Use it.
The lateral run from Munyai. He's hunted down.
Push back, last line. On your feet.
Nobody dropping into the pocket here, looking at the drop goal. Right in front of the uprights. 15 metres out.
Wrong.
I must say, the tackling of Kes has been quite outstanding in this game. And it's Jeppe trying to win the match. Rashad Fuller may have stolen that ball. And the referee has given the penalty to Kes. Huge support for Kes here today, of course.
Number 6. 15, first man in, won the ball legally.
And they're trying to stop that rot of losing from 2013 and 2012. So I'll change the books here. Oh, what a good work from Rashad Fuller. Just 2 meters away from his try line. He goes for the fletching, and it offers the ball back.
We're going to play on.
To his side, and he earns him a penalty. Now they got time to relieve this. And we've seen the striking and the kicking of Tony DeSouza. He's going to try and get some distance out of this one.
Well, he must find touch, you fancy. It's a penalty. Oh, and it's come off the side of the boot.
It's the ball placement. Mention the defense and the effort that they put in. You can see he's showing daylight, and he goes directly for the ball. That's a decision-making and option taking that was good from Rashad Fuller. And he was decisive about what he wanted to do and achieve in that rack.
Here's Willem Duplessis, another crucial throw. And beautiful jump again from Dorian Buerta. He's had a super game.
He's through the middle.
Minute and a half left in the game. Who wants it most? Kes having a snipe. But Sheila doing some good work there. It's turnover ball. Falls. Gets the wraparound move with Ryan Dubell. Now that's gone forward. Suddenly there's a chance at the other end for Kes. They come piling through. Gone forward.
Advantage, knock on.
Referee will bring them back for the first knock on.
Yeah, I've got you now.
Let's see who he gives the scrum to.
You're talking about the potential holding back just inside the half here. Okay. Putting back of the wing.
Having a word with his assistant, and has given the penalty to Kes. Now,
Rashad Fuller, step up, young man.
Just inside Kes territory. We know that Fuller can kick a ball, and he is going to try and win the match. What a finish to what a great game.
And look at the time on the clock. Sends the time for... I just want to see the reaction again from those Jeppe boys. You see the kids are all jubilant, elated by the whole event, the current sort of event. And I imagine the other side.
Oh, what a wonderful moment this is. There's thousands and thousands of people around the ground. There's hardly a breath coming out of any of them, whether they're supporting King Edwards in the red or Jeppe in the black and white. This should be the last action of the game.
Oh, we're on the red. Depending if he kicks it short, they can counter.
They could indeed. We've seen that before. This is to win the game for King Edwards away from home in 2014. Oh dear, the ball has fallen off the peg as if it wasn't hard enough. And time is ticking. Jonathan Kaplan won't allow much more of this.
Processes now, he just has to go into the processes of what he does, follow through with his whole preparation for the kick, nerves down. Rashad Fuller here with a chance and opportunity to win it for Kes.
Can he be the hero? Oh, I think it's under. I think it's. Oh, he's hit the bar!
And it bounces onto the field.
No! Cruel! What a finish to this game.
Jeppe in
possession.
It's the end.
The box kick coming in from Munyai. Drop up for it comes to Zorsi. No space for the drop goal. Zorsi's still going. He gets the pass away to O'Donoghue. Inside the 22.
Opportunity outside.
King Edwards
with the ball.
They've got extra men out wide here. They're queuing up. Here comes Fuller again. He fires the pass into the hands of Bumbata. He is tackled into touch. That should be the end of the game, and it is. Babani Bobo. That is a great game of schoolboy rugby.
That's what we're talking about. The accuracy again of the passing holds them back, because if you pass the ball in front of the man, look at the bounce off the pole. Everyone's heart in the mouth. And then after that, it was hell. Oh, I could not believe it, but it's a draw.
I'm not sure I can believe it either. What a wonderful advert for Mutual and Federal and for schoolboy rugby in general. 17 all at the Jake White Field at Jeppe Boys High in downtown Johannesburg. Friendships for life being forged in front of you.
We'll talk forever with that Rashad Fuller off the post. Imagine if the Chasers were up there. They could have scored a try.
The cut and thrust. Yes, there were mistakes, but we saw some real fabulous play and some potential future stars. And there's the final score in this Mutual and Federal game. Jeppe 17, King Edward 17.